on that Thrills Town channel, and I'm feeling good. You want to know why? Because I slept another night. I'll tell you that right now. Zach slept another night, and we did a good sleep. It is now 6:39 a.m., and I'm on the way to work, the huge. But that's not one of the only reasons why I'm excited. I'm also excited because football's coming, baby. Let's go! It is NFL football, and it's coming. And to me, that is my favorite sport. That is my favorite hobby. I do, for most of you that don't know what, fantasy football is, sorry for the hand, I had to adjust the camera. But I do fantasy football, and that is a wonderful, fun experience. It not only is it fun with your boys, and you get to meet them, a couple of times during the week to watch the games, or before the season starts, you get together and get that draft going and, catch up and have some drinks. But it also helps you learn everything about NFL, including players and rules and games and schedules and hours and cool things like that. But to me, my go-to when it's NFL, and I look forward to it, and you should too as a guy, is Sundays. And as soon as Saturday night comes into Sunday morning and my wife wakes up, here we go. Because Sunday is, I got my second TV ready. Fantasy News starts at 11, so I got to be there ready to go by 10:45. I get everything prepared, because once that first game starts at 1 o'clock, it's a wrap. It's 1 o'clock, then the 4:30 game, then Sunday Night Football at 8:30, and I watch all the games because I enjoy it. I love football, and when you're in fantasy, you have to watch these games because you got players playing in every single game that's getting you points and getting you points to get that teammate and win that opponent. You have to win. It's based off record. Whoever has the best record goes into playoffs, and whoever wins the playoffs goes into like a Super Bowl. It's kind of like the same thing as in NFL, just you have your own team with your own different players from different teams, and you have to pretty much choose the best players you think that are going to perform the best. And in the end of the week, whoever has the most points wins, and you move on to the next week and you play somebody else differently. It's basically a league. You could do 8 teams, you could do 10 teams, you could do 12 teams, and mine is 10 teams. Shout out to the ballers out there. Those are my boys in it. It's 10 of us. I can name all of them, but the pretty biggest people out of them is Marcel and Lewis, my best friend and my cousin. But they helped me get this league to where it is today. And also Carlos Rosendo, he's the commissioner of the league, the assistant. But guys, it's exciting, and I'm all for it. It's kind of doing something a little bit differently. It's Free Up Fridays. Basically, just express your emotion out there, express your feelings, get your whatever's on your chest out. You should do this daily with your special someone, or with your friends, or with family. You shouldn't let anything hold inside. You shouldn't let anything build up inside, because it's gonna be worse in the end. It's gonna destroy you inside. It's gonna give you wrong ideas and wrong emotions, and never build anything. You got something to talk about it. You got something to express it. Because maybe not only that it's gonna make you feel better, and you may have a solution to your problem it's given by somebody else, but maybe that other person is going through similar things, or maybe the same exact thing. You don't know unless you talk about it. So to me, when I have situations or when I have problems, I talk about my things, and I talk about it with my wife, or my father, which I'm really close with, or my sister, or my brother-in-law, or my best friend, or like I mentioned to you, my cousin. When I'm going through something, I grab any of them and I express about it. I talk about it. We talk about it. They give their opinions. I give my opinions, and a solution is created. Talk about it. Talk about how you feel, like what's going on in your head. Express about it. Get that feeling out. Come up to a solution. And whatever you do about it, do your best at it. Don't sell yourself short. Don't let anybody tell you you can't do it or you shouldn't do it. You know, if you got a good feeling about it and you know and you've practiced for it and you got good at it and you expressed it about it, take it. Take that risk. But when you take it, you own it and you do your best at it. Don't take it or don't do it and then overthink about it and then sell yourself short and not do your best. No, turn it around. You take the step, you own the step, and you do your best at that step. Whatever it is, whether it's with family, whether it's with your spouse, whether it's with your work, whether it's with your friends or family or yourself or whatever you're doing for yourself, don't let anybody tell you you can't or you shouldn't. Just do it. If you got a good gut feeling, you've researched, you've practiced, you've worked your ass off for this, do it. Let yourself figure it out. Take that initiative. In the end, if it wasn't what you thought, then okay. At least you did it. At least you learned from it. At least you took the step. You saw what it was like. Take the step back. You know? But open that door and walk through it and take it and do your best at it. You know? And if you fail, you're not failing. You are going to do things differently the next time and learn from that, because failure makes perfect. You know, you're not, nobody's normal out there. Nobody's perfect out there. Everybody's normal. Everybody's a human being. So you learn from it and you do it better the next time. But as long as you are doing your best, you're fine. You know? Celsius time. Gotta stay thirsty, my friends. But what I'm saying is, don't sell yourself short. Do it. Talk about it. Don't do things quietly. Express yourself and talk about it. Don't hold it within. It'll hurt you. You know me? So I'm a manager at my company, and like I mentioned in a couple of episodes before, there is another. We bought another shop. So us GMs have been teaming up and going over there, but some of the GMs have other things going on in their old shops. So, you know, I see a lot of things that are happening that I want to take the extra step and coach and do it. But then in the back of my head, I'm thinking, you know, it's not my shop, it's not my people. You know, things may change when the GM comes back, you know, but I cannot think like that. I have to think like if it was my team. I have to think like it was my shop. So I'm going to do everything that I was taught to do, and I'm going to give it my all, and I'm going to give it my best. And whatever happens next week, it's fine, because at least I know if I get asked or looked at, or the results from the shop performing, they can say Willie. I can say me. At least I know I did my best, and I communicated, and I coached, and I was honest, and I expressed what I was taught. And that's what I'm getting at with, you know, everything in life. Aside from expressing and freeing up your feelings, you do your best at it. You talk about it, you learn from it, you get the solution, you put it together, you get your path correctly, and you walk it, and you own it, and you do your best. That's what I do, that's what I'm going to do, and that's what I would, you know, that's what I would do if I were all of you watching me and looking at this. You know, guys, it's you have to lead also by example for your kids. Your kids are always watching you. So whether you're at work or home, as they're growing up and as they're getting older, they're looking at you, and you have to lead by example. So whatever it is that you are doing, make sure you do your best at it, because when you get asked, then, you know, listen, I did my best. I got to do it for my kids. My kids are watching me. You're always being watched by them. Every step you do, you know, and don't be nervous. Don't be scared. Don't worry. None of all that. Throw all that out. Walk it with pride. Do your best at it. Hold my goalness. What's up, baby? Let's go. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. And I appreciate the follow by Machiavelli_14. So, leading by example, doing your best, that's key. That's what you should do. That's what I recommend you to do. And this guy's gonna go in front. No, thank you very much. All right. So they're watching you step by step. So you gotta make sure you're doing everything your best. And like I said, the worry, the nervousness, the overthinking, like, am I doing a great job? Am I gonna do it good? No, don't worry about it. Don't. Because that's gonna distract you from doing your job. That's gonna bring you down, and you shouldn't be brought down. You should be bring up. It should always be about positivity. It should always be by doing your best. Whatever it is that you are doing, do your best. Because your kids are gonna look up to you. Your kids are watching you. Your kids are gonna want to be just like you, boy or girl. You know? Yes, out there's something where girls are closest to their moms than boys are closest to his dads, or vice versa. But, you know, you as a father, you lead by example. They're watching you as they grow up. They're going to want to be just like you. So, my advice, do your best. Talk about it. Express your feelings. And everything's going to come out right. Everything is going to be for you. Patience is key. Don't rush through it. Don't run through it. Walk. You know. My pops always told me, you know, I always was like, you know, Dad, let me go run and go there. Let's go. We gotta go. Let's go get over there. Let's go do this. Let's go grab that. Let's go achieve that. Let's go. We gotta go do this. Everything in a rush. And my father said, Will, you know, relax. Take a step back. Be patient. Walk and do it right. Whatever it is that you are going for, whatever it is that you are chasing, it'll come to you. It's going to come to you. You just need to learn patience. You just need to be patient. And you need to do your best at it. You know, it's like everything in life. When you do it a rush, it's going to come out bad. When you do it a rush, something is going to fall through its cracks. And no, you take your time, you do it right, you gain the quality, you correct everything, and you get to where you got to get to. Doing it right, being patient and doing your best, and talking about it. All of these things reflect on one another. All of these things have the same family. It's all about patience, it's all about doing your best, and it's all about talking about it. Communication, it's key. You communicate with your family, you communicate with your team, with your wife, with your friends, with your kids. You guys need to communicate, express one another, talk about it, do your best, be patient, and you'll get there. I guarantee you that. Again, it is Friday. Take that initiative today, take that step, do everything right today, be patient, communicate, talk about it with your family, talk about it with your friends. And that's a wrap, baby. This is Will the Thrill on that Thrills Town channel. I got a lot coming your way. I just need you to be patient and be there for me, because you are going to be the ones that grows my channel. Remember that.